Make sure this is on. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody today? I'm coming to you this morning. I did this really great TikTok video last night, and then I lost it and don't know where it is. Don't know why didn't post, but it's something that has been weighing heavily on my mind that I wanted to share with you today. I'm noticing a lot of influencers, if you will, or coaches or gurus or mentors or whatever you want to call people these days, putting a lot of pressure on their communities, their audience to hustle and grind, work their fingers to the bone. And that is good for most, but not good for everyone. And here's what I mean by that. First of all, we've got a lot of pressure on ourselves to compare ourselves with other people. Well, if I want the success that she's having, I have to do X, Y, and Z. And it's completely against um, my way of being. It causes undue stress and burnout in my life to start comparing myself with other people and trying to be like them. And so I think it's important for all of us to really be authentic into who we are and the kind of lives that we want to build for ourselves. Second, I see a lot of maybe guilting people for not hustling as hard. And for example, I have a certain work ethic that works for me in my life and the type of life I want to have and my mental health and well-being. That may not work for you. And so I don't need to be the one to guilt you into that. My job as a coach is to help you create the best you can be and live from that authentically for you. I had a guest on my radio show yesterday, and if you haven't checked out my radio show, go to what'simportantnow.live. That's where you can access my radio show. And her name was Dr. Tracy Marks, and her book is called Why Am I So Anxious? And when I notice, and I'm sure you've noticed too, if you watch the news, that people are struggling with mental health and wellness and well-being because of a lot of the pressure from outside voices. A lot of what we've experienced over the last 2 years have affected some more deeply than others. A lot of old traumas and things are coming up, whatever the case may be. But I think it's a disservice to people to make them feel bad for not being like you. And here's what I mean by that. I heard a coach the other day talking about, if you want to be like me, you want to have the kind of success that I have, this is what you need to do. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. I've been, working on this. And I think that's okay for certain projects, but not for a way of being and a lifestyle, because working to the point of exhaustion, if you will, over prolonged periods of time. Now, hear what I'm saying. There are certain times we need to push. We have deadlines. I get it, and you've got to get it done, and you can't be lazy. Excuse me. But for a lifetime, consistently, that can lead to stress, burnout, overwhelming exhaustion, and really can impact how we show up, the energy we bring into our relationships, the energy we bring into our work, and just overall health. So on the radio show, she was talking about, the different types of anxiety that we can experience. And some of it is a medical condition, some is a disorder, some is a condition. She was the expert. You got to listen to the show to find out. Go to what'simportantnow.live. The show aired live yesterday, so you can catch it on demand. But here's the thing about exhaustion and burnout. It's telling you something. It's information. It's a signal. When you start feeling a certain way and your well-being is impacting other areas of your life, how do you read the signs and signals? How do you know that there's something not working that you get to shift and change? And that's the beauty of working with a coach. If you're inside the jar, you can't read the label, but having coaches and mentors help you read that label and let you come to a real realization, if you will, on what to let go of so that you can perform your best and be at your highest level. And I'm saying all this to share with you that I am hosting a free, no cost to you masterclass next Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific. So it's 7 p.m. Eastern. So whatever time zone you're in, whatever country you're in, you can do the math. And if it's in the middle of the night for you, register for it anyway. You'll have access to the recording if you can't make it live. But it's called From Burnout to Best Year Yet. How can you use the information that your exhaustion, your overwhelm, your burnout is sharing with you so that you can use that information to create the best year you ever had, to reduce your workload by 30%, but increase your profits? If you're in business for yourself, increase your energy, increase the connectivity of your relationships, get that promotion, get that new job. What do you need to do to create your best year yet? We're in the fourth quarter this year. It's time to end the fourth quarter strong and bring in the first quarter with a plan, but a plan that doesn't make you miserable. You notice a lot of successful people are actually miserable. They're tired all the time. They're cranky, all of that, right? So let me put the link for you to join in the chat. Just copy and paste that in your browser. And I want to see you there, because if you're experiencing stress, anxiety, burnout, overwhelm, exhaustion, whatever that looks for you, what is it telling you? And how can you use that information as a roadmap to create the life map that you need to create your best year yet? So I hope that was helpful. Hope to see you all there. Let me say hello to everybody. Deborah's on. Sharar is on. Lukman, Dimby, Sakayish, Justice, Jonathan. Puppy love, that's so cute. Henry, Fafana. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you being here. I hope you'll join the masterclass. It is free, and it'll be live, it'll be interactive, and you will actually learn how to use the information that the anxiety or feelings that you have that's causing exhaustion, that's causing you to hold back, pull back, or push so hard that you're burning yourself out. How can you use that as information to create your best year yet? All righty. I will see you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.